Hey everyone, welcome to Peach Guitars. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Sam. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or queries about this amazing guitar, please put it in the comments below and we'll do our very best to get back to you as soon as we can. Now today I have one of the most incredible jobs, and that is looking at some of the Martin custom shop guitars that we currently have here in stock at Peach. Now, Martin can trace its lineage back all the way to 1833 and slightly further if you look into it. But Martin as a brand have got a lineage and a history that really does beat out a lot of brands across the board in all sorts of areas, from cars and watches and guitars and all sorts of collectibles and things that we know and love, and brands that have been around for decades that don't even touch the history of a brand like Martin. There's this incredible lineage and tutelage from the builders and the master builders at Martin, handing it down generation after generation, master builder to master builder. And they're also a brand that really listen to their players and technicians and the people that are out on the road writing and gigging their guitars. And not only do you see that in the way they celebrate their historic models, but also in the way they bring them into the kind of modern era of players. So this guitar that I have in my hands is a Martin Custom Shop OM. And for those of you who don't know, that OM just stands for Orchestra model, which is this shape. Now this curvaceous shape lends itself to lots of players to that finger style, but also has a real balance in kind of a wide strumming pattern as well. You'll get kind of your treble frequencies from up here and a nice cut in the middle frequencies from this kind of waist of the guitar, and your beautiful low ends from down here. These guitars have been synonymous with fingerstyle because of that. They give a kind of a clarity and a punch to each individual string. This guitar features an Adirondack spruce. Now, Adirondacks are a forest in kind of the eastern peninsula of the US, where the trees are grown at a lower altitude to something like Sitka. So the grain pattern's slightly wider, where the trees grow a little bit faster in slightly warmer climates, slightly more humid as well. And that Adirondack spruce, they kind of tend to lend themselves to a slightly kind of more rounded high end. You still get that brightness, that brilliance, but with a little bit of a kind of a rounded, kind of more kind of balanced sound. And also, Adirondack is that fabled wood from the golden and war era Martins that's so well known and beloved. This guitar features a Guatemalan back and sides with this beautiful piece of sapwood running through the middle. And Guatemalan has been kind of hailed as something close to and similar in its tonality to Brazilian. And for those of you who might not know, Brazilian rosewood really is the kind of the pinnacle of acoustic guitar woods, this kind of holy grail. But in 1969, they brought in a new law banning it from being used because it was being over-farmed. And so it's now this kind of fabled hero of all woods that things get compared to. And Guatemalan is about as close as you can get. So I'm going to show you some tones from this guitar, and I want to just show you the balance of this instrument to begin with.